Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing great today. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So today we are going to talk to Matthew. If you've seen the last message or the last post on my Instagram talking about the live today with Matthew at 1 p.m. Central, because I'm in Chicago. So wherever you are, I'm waiting for Matthew to come. Looking for Matthew to come. So here's Matthew. All right. So I accepted him. Matthew, yes, I accepted you to join the live. I wonder if you got any message. Can you request again? Because I accepted you. So I don't know what happened. Here we go. Oh, accept here. I have to accept from another place. Instagram is changing so much. Let's see if he's going to appear. All right, Matthew. Hi, guys. You're joining here. Thank you for joining. We're going to talk about the event coming up next week. Or is it next week? Yes, it is next week. Well, I don't know what's happening. Matthew, I accepted you. Let me try to add Matthew. I'm inviting you right now because I don't know what's going on. I am doing this again. So I invited you and I accepted you. I don't know what's going on.
Hey
There we
there.
go. Yes, we did it.
Ah,
How are you today?
I'm well, and you?
I am great. Thank you. Thank you. So good afternoon. Like, where are you at? Can you tell people where are you at and introduce
Currently, I'm
yourself?
in the San Diego at my house. So that's where I am currently. But our offices are typically in Nevada, Las Vegas, Reno, and Phoenix.
Awesome. Okay, so you are good morning there, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So good morning to you. Good morning to people in the West Coast, and good afternoon for everyone else in the US. And if you're not in the US, you're welcome to watch us as well. So if you are new here, my name is Noura al-Masri. I am a tax accountant. My focus is tax planning, and my guest is Matthew. Matthew, you want to introduce yourself for the audience?
Yes, thank you. So my name is Matt Frechette. I'm the founder of Profit First Payroll. We help small businesses not only find the time leaks, but the profit leaks in their business through the payroll service.
That is awesome. So we are here to talk about our upcoming event together. It's going to be next week. So Matthew, you're going to join us on the last day of the event for this month, and it's going to be June 25. So guys, if you do not already know about the event will be starting in June 23rd every June, and then June 24, and then June 25. So 3 days, 2 hours each day, 11 a.m. Central until 1 p.m. Central. It will be myself talking, teaching about a framework of tax planning, how we do tax planning, and I'm sharing a strategy that's going to be work to most business owner. So you will be able to save $20,000 from it. And I have 3 amazing guests, and Matthew is one of them. Matthew, you want to talk about the events and what you're going to be sharing about the events in the
Yeah,
events for the people who can join us?
absolutely. Thank you. It's going to be an amazing event. You put on some really powerful individuals that are currently in business, from the health side to the mind side, and obviously your tax side. So what we're going to talk about is very simple. Everyone thinks payroll is oh, just punching in numbers, and no one sees what happens behind the scenes. And what we can do through the payroll system is find thousands and thousands of dollars that typically would go to Uncle Sam, and we're able to, following the rules, put that back into the owner's pocket. So super excited to get into that more on the next week's event. So I can't wait.
Awesome. I can't wait to have you because this is a very new perspective. A lot of people are afraid to hire. So this is a very interesting concept, saying, oh, okay, now you can hire, but you also can keep your profits. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it is super important. If you want to scale and build your business, besides just yourself, you need to get the right people in place, and not only hiring the right people, but also if you need to let them go, terminating them quickly. So that's some of the strategies we talk about. But the biggest thing is following the rules. You get what you focus on, and most business owners weren't taught to focus on profit, and that's why we really dive deep into that, and start focusing on profit right away, even if it's 1%, and we build up from there. So you get what you focus on, and if you only focus on paying the bills and covering your employees, then you wake up the next month be like, where's all the money I was supposed to have? So super important that we focus on profit, even if it starts with 1%.
Amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what got you to focus on this aspect in business?
Yeah, I was offshore. I was working on the oil rigs. I
Oh,
used to be flying out in helicopters or taking boats and swinging from the boat to the oil rigs. And one day I woke up, and I went to go see my little daughter, and she ran away from me because she didn't know who I was.
oh,
So yeah, I made a commitment right then and there that I would make sure that both my daughters know who I was, and so changed completely everything. Got into business, made a million mistakes, cost me a lot of money over the years, and once I found my calling, which is the payroll, and really started to educate myself, hire the right people, find great tax professionals like yourself who can basically take that last few tax steps and really show profit and show revenue for your clients. So it's been a game changer, and a lot of our business owners that have been with us since 2013. So I'm excited that we get to celebrate their profits each payroll.
that's amazing. So you've been in a business like since 2013?
Yeah, I've been in the payroll business since 2013. Had
Wow.
some good success, and had a lot of pain and struggle throughout the years to figure it out. But we constantly reinvest into ourselves and our clients, and all of our clients become our friends because we're very intimate, and we know exactly where they're at, their numbers, and where they want to go. And we're just that guide. We just guide them to their destination.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So we got a question here. Like Diana says, what's the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
The hardest part is what you say to yourself when there's no one around. It
Mm-hmm.
truly can be a very lonely game, and that's why you want to surround yourself with the right people. But I mean, last week I told myself I wasn't very good. So if you can keep your mindset strong, read a lot of good books, surround yourself with people, like Noura and her team, that is really the key to lasting. And just remember one thing: it's a journey. So there's though I was an overnight success. It just took me about 25 years.
Yep. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And I do agree about what you said. And this is why we are making this event because we want to share like our stories, our like tips and tricks where the area like we perfect. We made sure like we help to support the business owner with. We want to make sure they feel like not alone anymore. They feel supported. They can come into an event online and actually share like their experience with other business owners, like seek support so they can because also entrepreneur journey is about everything. It's holistic. Like it focuses on your life. It affects your life. It affects everything, your finances, of course, but your health and everything. And you want to make sure like people are taking care of everything so that they can take care of their business and actually be successful, a successful entrepreneur. Amazing. So what else would you like to share with people today?
Well, this is how I built my entire book of business, going to conferences, going to webinars. Really, the best investment first is investing in yourself and constantly reinvesting it. So I encourage everybody to jump on and there's some powerful people here that have made a lot of mistakes over the years, so they know exactly how they can, guide you through that. And so I'm actually curious because I would love to know what's one or two things that you are going to share with the audience when they jump on, so that I can take notes for the first couple days.
Awesome, of course. So one of the things that I'm going to be sharing is a strategy. It's going to be like people can take it and apply it to start saving in taxes because most people overpay in taxes. And the problem is it's not just overpaying in taxes. The problem is they don't know that they have been overpaying in taxes. They think it is what it is. Whatever you make, like you just fill in a form or give it to a tax professional, and whatever they tell you, you have to pay this or you get this refund, that's it. The truth is, that's not it. So there's a difference between someone who's filling the paperwork or someone who's just like looking for things for opportunity for you to save. And also there's a difference from someone who's looking for opportunity for you to save after the fact and someone who's actually on your side planning with you on how to create the right opportunities so you can save in taxes. And I'm going to teach them how to actually create that opportunity for themselves so they can take that strategy and run with it, or they can, if they want to choose to work with us or someone else to implement that strategy, so at least they know they have the knowledge and they have the tools and they have to do and do not, so they don't get themselves in troubles, because this is one strategy from a lot of other strategies. And if they maybe like someone like heard about tax planning and other people did not hear about tax planning, but this is part of tax planning, like doing strategies. Now when they implement the strategies, the big part of it is record keeping. So I'm going to be talking about what should they keep in the record keeping to make sure if they were to go audited, they have all the tools in place in order to make sure they are keeping their deduction. Because worst thing to happen is someone take the deduction and then like they didn't keep what they need to keep, and then they go and get audited and now they have to repay the taxes they had to pay before because IRS disallowed their deduction because they didn't keep a good record of that. So that is a big area. So what happens, they will have to then pay the taxes, the penalty, and interest. And no one
Hmm.
wants to do that. Like they would
No.
rather say, like, I wish I paid it in the first place. So I want to share with people how to make sure they protect themselves from that. And I'm gonna share a lot of information on like why they should do that, like focusing on mindset, because mindset is a big part of it. Because a lot of people are afraid of doing tax planning or doing things they are legal to be done, but unfortunately some people like go to the shelter that is not supposed to be done, which is like they get paid in cash and they don't report it, or they hide some income like somehow in another way. That is the illegal way, and we don't want people to take that route. We want them to save in taxes, keep their money with them, and do it the right way and protect themselves and do it legally.
I love it.
So no one's going to tell them anything about this. This is what the wealthy is doing. So this is what I'm going to mainly be focusing on these 3 days. So I can't wait to share it with everyone.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to learn. So
Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to learn from you, Matt. And thank you so much for joining us on this webinar and being a very important part of it. So here's another question we have here. What's a piece of advice you would give an aspiring business owner?
whew, Your number one investment is you. That is the number one investment. And then after that, surround yourself with a good team. You need a great tax strategist. Selfishly, I'll say you need a great payroll company, even if you're not going to
Absolutely.
pay
I can
yourself.
attest to that.
And you need a good business attorney and a great commercial insurance broker. Those I think are your team. So you know all your liabilities right away. So that would be my thing. First, invest in yourself. Number two, build a nice team. And you know, if there's people in everyone's community, go out there and interview them. One of the lessons I learned a long time ago is your tax professional, your CPAs, your accountants, they're okay if you ask them questions. In fact, they probably would encourage it. But for some reason, we're scared to ask them.
Absolutely, because people think about, they hear taxes and they're like, I don't even let me hear this. I don't want to hear it. So also payroll, like I think like if you use the help doing the payroll, it's gonna make your life easier because otherwise you're gonna have payroll taxes. You're gonna have like not only of course you have payroll taxes either way, but you're going to have like a trouble like reporting those, like having the quarterly report, making sure you get all the FICA and everything correctly and plan for the payroll. So having a great payroll company is amazing. And you should hire, I agree with the building the team, investing in yourself. And like, it's funny because this is a fun fact for everyone watching us. We met through investing in ourselves, like in a coaching program that provides so many tools for business owners that is like really high, require a really high investment. We both invested on that. And this is, here we are. Now we are doing a webinar together. And another fun fact, in this webinar, the three people who are joining me, including yourself, are from that networking group. It's amazing. And it wasn't done by intention. It just happened this way because building relationships, investing in yourself, this is where you are guided, like whether you recognize it or not, you're going to be with the similar people, like with a similar mindset and doing great things for other people, trying to help everyone. But say, yeah, invest in yourself. And if you want to join this webinar, guys, this is only $9. We made it $9. We were going to do it for free, but I know when you pay attention. When you like take more action, get your credit card, put it in, you're gonna not forget about it. Not because you are care about that $9, that you're not gonna go hungry without that $9, but because you did more action and you actually cared enough to do those actions. So you know it's important. So you can come and show up for yourself, show up for your business, show up for your family, and your goals in life, and join us for these 3 days, only 2 hours a day. And from wherever you are, you can just like turn your computer on, join our Zoom, and be with us. And I don't know yet, but we might allow some questions. It depends on how things are going to go. But we would love to have you share this live, share it with other people. I'm going to save it, share it with other people, tag another business owner, and come join us. It's June 23rd, June 24th, and June 25th. Matthew is going to be with me on June 25, and he's going to share all the great things on how to make your payroll profitable. And I'm gonna put the link when I share it on the story, and you can see it on my link tree, actually on the business account, Noura's Books. I'm gonna share that link on how to register for this webinar, and you can join us live for 3 days. You're gonna have so much fun. Take those moments for yourself, like make this as an investment on yourself. Invest in your time, join us, learn, observe, and I'm sure you're gonna get something very powerful for you from all of us. It's going to benefit you on how to do business, what you need to do for your business, how you improve your business. You get to ask us your questions. So even if we couldn't answer it on the live, we will make sure you get that answer. We will make sure to address what you need. So join us, guys. Don't delay. And I want to, sorry, I talk so much. I want to tell people about it. But Matthew, you want to tell them the last minute thoughts and before we end this live?
Sure. When was the last time you could spend $3 a day and turn it into tens of thousands of dollars and lifetime of knowledge? So something to think about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you so much. I can't wait to be with you live next week with people, with all the people who are investing in themselves. Again, it's $3 a day for 3 days. You're gonna learn tons of information that's gonna translate to money, just like Matthew is saying to you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.
Talk to you later. Bye bye.